I'm Monsignor John Kozar, President of Catholic Near East Welfare Association, and I'm privileged to share with you some previews of our upcoming issue of One magazine. We have a story about how the church in Kerala in southern India reaches out to victims of abuse in their family life, abuse because of alcoholism, drugs, other forms. Especially we reach out to children and women who seem to be the greatest victims in this regard. And the church walks with them. We accompany them because the society doesn't have a network to help them, but the church is always there for them. There's a story, an account from the bishop in northern Ethiopia, in Adigrat, Ethiopia, a very rugged mountainous area that has suffered for a number of years from the ravages of famine. And the church not only helps in a humanitarian way with some food supplements and agriculturally, but more than anything, the church helps spiritually to nourish the people there. They've never lost their faith. Despite all the odds, they've remained strong in their faith, and the church is there to keep their hope alive. Gaza is an area of the world that largely has been forgotten. It's been written off. It's been a victim of war, abandonment. There never has really been a rebuilding that's taken place. And women and little infants seem to suffer more than anyone. Being alone, their husbands have died, or they're not in the picture anymore. And the church tries very hard to share with them our love for them and our support for them. The Ukraine is a part of the world also that it's in the news sometimes, but it doesn't make the front pages very often. And yet the violence continues there, the war continues. There are over 1.5 million displaced people. And this has unfortunately been the history of Ukraine. They've been displaced for many, many years, but they've never lost their faith. And the Greek Catholic Church in the Ukraine does an admirable job in accompanying them, in always letting them know that they are loved and they are supported. And finally, my little focus piece, which sort of celebrates the ending of a 90th year for Kanewa. It highlights, especially in photos, some of the honors bestowed on me with some of the pastoral visits, some of the beautiful people that I've met on your behalf. Because when I visit in these areas of the world that I'm privileged to go to, I always carry with me your love, your support, your prayers. And they in turn always ask me to extend to you their gratitude, but even more so, their prayers to Almighty God that He bless you. Thank you, and God bless you.